what can I say? To be honest, these individuals, they don't want peace. They're and then they say it's white supremacy, right? They're building it as racism, white supremacy. They're forcing the majority of the people in this country, the majority, they're pushing them somewhere. Well, I forget his name now. The gay guy, the conservative gay guy that started, what's the name? The exit from the Democratic Party. You guys remember you guys know him, the conservative gay guy. Let me know. I forgot his name now. Um, he said this, and he was talking about the gay people, right? He's gay. You guys know he's gay. He said, if you are constantly calling people homophobic that they are not homophobic, you're only gonna create a homophobic. Why? Because you are accusing that person of not being something that you're accusing them of. So what's gonna happen when they see a gay person? They're gonna know they're not gonna want nothing to do with gay people. They're not gonna say it. They're just not gonna want nothing to do with gay people. This anti-whiteness spirit in America it could boil over into a bad situation. Case in point, just look at this and look at this. This is on the root. I think I'm not sure exactly what the root is, but it's an Afrocentric, if I'm not mistaken, and somebody could correct me, it's an Afrocentric publication. And just look at this title. How is this even allowed to be on the internet? Whiteness is a pandemic. We're going to get through the whole article because it's important. That way you see exactly the vitriol, that way you see exactly what they are portraying out there, anti-whiteness. And if you're not white, don't think you're safe. This could literally turn on you, on anybody. If this type of rhetoric is led without no type of repercussions at all. Let's read a little bit here. Whiteness is a pandemic. I don't have, this is, know this person's name, Damon Young. Let me see, Damon. Damon Young is a black guy. All right. Whiteness is a pandemic. I don't have much to add here today. Let me close this. I don't have much to add here today that hasn't already been said. Whiteness is a public health crisis. It shortens life expectancies. It pollutes air. It constricts equilibrium. It devastates forests. It melts ice caps. It sparks and funds wars. It flattens dialects. It infects consciousness. And it kills people, white people and people who are not white, my mom included. There will be people who die in 2050 because of white supremacy, including decisions from 1850. Again, this is all in response to what happened in Georgia, which Damon Young, doesn't know the reason that the guy did it. He said the only reason he has given so far is because he wanted to eliminate a sexual temptation, right? A demon possessed, a human, bad, evil individual, right? But he says it's because of white supremacy. A line can and should be drawn from the actions of the white supremacists who walked into 3 Atlanta area massage parlors yesterday and allegedly killed 8 people, 6 of whom were Asian descent. To the relentless anti-Asian rhetoric pollinating national discourse over the past year, anti-Asian rhetoric, because Donald Trump called it the China virus. Where did it come from? The Spanish flu. I don't get it. Like I don't understand. Like I just don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see here. To the relentless blah 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 in the past year, the former president, again Donald Trump's fault, the former president and the party of the former the party, and you why didn't he just put conservatives too? And he should have added there, and the Valentine show can and should be blamed for this and the sudden increase in racist violence against Asian Americans. The line, bro, the left is coming for Asian Americans. Why? Because they're smart. The mayor of New York City, Bill de Blasio, is trying to dumb down the public school tests that they have into certain highly desired high schools. Because why? Because the Asians are the ones that are majority passing the test. They want to dumb it down for us Latinos and black, basically calling us dumb that we can't pass it because only Asians are going in. Bro, Asians have a different culture. They have a strict culture. That's why they get better grades. And if that person works hard, then he should be led into the school. So where is this anti-Asian American thing coming from? The line doesn't stop there, though. It extends back 400 years and has tentacles crawling everywhere. White supremacy exists here in America, which is everywhere. There's a line connecting the act of terror to 11 people killed and at the Tree of Life Synagogue in 2018, and the 9 people killed at the Emmanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church in 2015, of course, but also to gentrification. And this is what they believe: gentrification. Not only black people do it. I mean, not only white people do it, black people do it too. It's an economic concept. It has nothing to do with the color of the skin. To redlining, to racial profiling, to gerrymandering, to voter suppression. Yeah, because asking for an ID, that's voter suppression. To mass incarcerations. Yeah, 1994, Joe Biden crime bill. Why did you guys vote for him? To the war on drugs. To the subprime mortgage crisis. Subprime mortgage crisis. To the vast disparities in both COVID death and who received COVID vaccination. Now, I didn't even know there's a disparity into that. To how the men and women who stormed the Capitol building just went home and had dinner with their families afterwards, while we were still processing, recovering from what we witnessed. They were already back on their couches watching Criminal Minds, which is like they haven't arrested anybody, right? White supremacy is a virus that, like no other virus, will not die until there is nobody's left to infect. What is he saying? Is that a threat? Which means that the only way to stop it is to locate it, isolate it, extract it, and kill it. Is that a threat? I guess a vaccine could work too. Sarcasm. But we have 400 years to develop one, so I don't hold my breath. Whiteness is a pandemic. The root, Damon Young, venom, racist. That's a 100% racist there. Where's this leading? Don't take my word for it, please. You have to do your research. All the stuff that I say here, I try to do my research. I might make a mistake. Just do your own research. That way you convince your own self. Rwanda, Africa, 1994, the genocide, a couple months. Killed from 200,000, estimates range from 200,000 to 800,000 individuals. Blacks versus blacks, but 2 different ethnicities, 2 different cultures, same country. A civil war. It was I forget the 2 ethnicities. Is the Tutsis and the Hutus. Massacre. If you had a Tutsi and they had racial identifications on their ID, when that genocide was happening, they say that when you pulled up to a checkpoint and your ID said T on it for Tutsi, that was a death sentence. Again, genocide based on where they're going with the whole race and the whiteness thing, right? And obviously also and like always, like I do, I say I was gonna open up the lines, and I gotta extend the time. I'm gonna open up the lines. That what you guys call. In Nazi Germany, they started labeling Jews with the letter J, and then they started marking their businesses, and then they started stamping them with the Star of David. Also, do I gotta tell you what happened with that? Right? That's that. Let me just get into this right here real quick. That way you guys wait. Okay, I'm gonna just tell you this real quick. Look at this. Russia. Biden lashes out at Putin. He seems like he wants to start the Cold War again, because why not?
So